Did you see Jocko Willink? Did you see his Monday post? It was so funny. He was like, "Hey y'all, it's Monday, motivation." And he goes, "No, it's not. Just get out, get some." Just like,
that's funny.
Yeah, he was spoofing all the Monday motivation stuff, and yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's kind of like one good thing we're noticing. You're like getting back on social media.
Me?
Yeah, it's like you had a hiatus for a while. Now you're back to crush it.
I'm back
to let you know I can really shut them down.
Yes, I'm back. Well, somewhat back. I took a hiatus just because, first of all, for all of you out there trying to do that, multiple platform, multiple times a day stuff, it's a big task, So for me, there was a lot of critical stuff going on inside my organization, plural organizations, because we have a lot of companies inside the one big conglomerate. That, man, I literally had zero time to execute at a level I thought was worthy of executing on. Like, I could have done like little spoofs here and there and thrown some stuff out because we have archives of stuff. But I just wasn't feeling it, and I couldn't post something about doing it this way if I wasn't feeling that right at the moment. Mm-hmm. And so there was a lot of stuff going on I was trying to work on. But now we're back to a place of order, not chaos. And that's just growing pains. I hope to not do that again for a long, straight up 2 months.
Right.
It's a long time,
Well, and I think too, I think one thing you'll notice.
But what's funny is I don't think a lot of people notice. Like,
well, I think you'll be surprised. I really do. I really do.
Hey, because the algorithms are so weird now. They've done everything. So it could just be like, oh, I haven't seen his post in a while. So unless they go to the feeds on those platforms, they wouldn't see that it's been 2 months.
Yeah. So. Well, I have my own social media theory that if you do take a little hiatus, those that are used to seeing the post will then start seeing it again, and I feel like your reach goes even further.
Cooll.
So I think
I like that.
I think it'll be good. That's just one of the few things that I
reach.
Do. Yeah, your reach, your insights.
Yeah.
Your connectivity.
Got a Will Chamberlain kind of reach.
Yes.
Anyway, what's up, dude?
Not
Where you
much. Been? I've been here.
Yeah.
During this hiatus with you on social media, I've still been here in the wings, knocking things out, crushing things, getting it done.
Doing
I forgot
exceedingly
one thing.
Well, I might add. You have been I've been impressed.
Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Up until like 2 days ago, I thought you were a real piece of shit, but now I think you're pretty cool.
Sometimes you got to get through the shit to see the treasure.
I'm playing, of course. No, you've gone through a whole lot this year. Anybody that's followed along has followed along and kind of lived it with you. And now to see you like our new Phoenix rising, kind of thing, and executing and on fire.
Like Joaquin Phoenix becoming the Joker.
No,
no. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Everything I Know podcast. I am your host, Jamey Whitley, here to talk to the man who knows everything and continues to learn more, SrVerde.
Yes, and yes.
Hey, that was probably my best one.
By far. Since February 13th when we started this, that was your very best intro.
Yeah, we should probably save that one for
kudos.
To use it for like.
So anyway.
So I mean, there's a lot going on. We're getting into the holidays. It's a great time to,
spend some money on meaningless shit.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, no, spend time with family is what I meant to say.
Well, that's all I've got to offer because I haven't really sold anything yet.
He's working on it,
folks. Quality time is a beauty, and I cannot wait for the end of this year and 2020. So it's going to be the soaring 20s for me.
It's going to be the what?
Soaring 20s.
The soaring 20s.
You heard it here first, folks. Soaring 20s.
Nice.
As of Thursday, November 14th, 11:45, I dubbed the term soaring 20s. Take that, Gary V. So I think it's going to be, it's a good time. There's a lot of things going on. Personally, there's a lot of things going on, professionally. And we've got a lot of big events coming up, and it's a great time to be thankful too. And we got Thanksgiving coming up in a couple weeks. It should drop around Thanksgiving, so I think it's a good time to kind of say, hey, what are we most thankful for? Because we have like a campaign going on right now, and if you follow our 88 Realty page, you can see where everyone within 88 Realty is thankful for something.
Yes,
and
pretty good little thing.
So I went with laughter. Like laughter is what I was most thankful for, because I really feel like if you have laughter, you can use a sense of humor in a time of struggle. You can get through anything.
I totally agree, man.
So, it's gotten through me some really dark times, and I think the time that I ever am not laughing is a time to be worried about me.
So we're talking about laughter. We're talking about hysteria. Because if you
The
were
Def Leppard album.
if you were like bouncing around like a Looney Tunes character, that would be one time laughter might not be so healthy.
That's true. I do have one of those laughs.
I do not want to hear it right now.
Sorry, I'm thankful for it.
Okay, that was not it, folks. That is his normal laugh that you just heard. that is not the hysterical one. So please don't be frightened by that. I'm kidding. So anyway, the laughter is good, and that's great to be thankful for, and you're good at it. You make people laugh. You're a funny guy. You're a happy guy. You do have some times though when you're not so happy.
True.
Things happen out of our control.
Absolutely.
And emotions run high and things go awry. I did not mean for that to be a rhyme.
That's pretty good.
Even though I do it all the time. Just
That's
saying.
right.
I ain't playing.
Let me give you a dime.
Anyway.
Hey, do you got some tequila? We can crack open some limes.
Sweet. I actually do. But it's like 11:30 a.m.
Well,
Next time.
true.
Next time.
And I think a lot of the times where I'm not just super happy, it's kind of where I'm like focusing on the small things. And something kind of happened yesterday that made me kind of not care about small things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I almost blew myself up.
Wow. Like
grilling incident, went to the ER.
flames.
Yeah.
Explosion. Death.
Didn't happen.
So you're thankful for that. Yeah.
No death happened.
So all of a sudden today you have a new perspective, and the fact that the lady turned in front of you at the stoplight and the pen ran out of ink, you're not going to lose your shit over.
No.
Right. It's like,
Somebody flips me off, I'm like, hi. It's just because...
At least I'm alive for her to flip me off.
Yeah, so I kind of had a grilling accident last night.
Tell me more, baby. I got to hear this.
Well, I'm going to...
Hopefully you have photo documentation.
Yeah, I'm going to leave those because out for right now. This is
Insurance.
This is the time where I say absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think I've ever said that once on this podcast.
Wow. Okay, so give me the deets.
So I was grilling for my girlfriend and went to...
That's awful romantic of you.
I like to do that. I'm a pretty good cook, I think.
Great.
Do some grilling.
Take notice, boys. Y'all listening?
Find out what her favorite wine is or beverage. Let her sip on that, relax, unwind for her stressful day, and you do all the cooking and cleaning. And
wow,
it works.
It's great.
It does. It's one of these kind of grills where it's like hibachi style, flat griddle type.
Okay, right. Yeah,
And it's a gas grill.
Inside?
Outside.
So this is outside. Outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen, yeah.
Cool. So even better. It was like chilly last night.
Oh, it was great, Yeah, perfect. Weather was nice. Conditions were perfect. I don't know what that means, but so
wow.
I go to turn the grill on. Yeah. I see it clicks, so the ignition clicked.
Right.
And flame, I can see flame underneath.
Okay.
So I turn the other burner on.
Yeah, sure.
Click. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's going. So I put some like Pam spray on the
cooking spray,
grill,
right?
Kind of so it won't stick to it.
Yeah,
easy cleanup.
What are you cooking?
I was gonna cook some vegetables, and then after that, I was gonna grill some fillets.
It's really close to lunch, so I'm getting hungry just hearing the story.
I know. I'm starving.
All right, let's go.
So nothing happens to the Pam after 20 minutes, and I'm like, whoa, we got an issue. So I'm like, kind of looking at the grill top.
Okay, hang on one second. So 20 minutes, there's a gap there. What was going on for the 20 minutes that you guys...
I was cutting up vegetables.
You were prepping.
Prepping.
So you were heating up the grill.
I was the chef and the sous chef.
Prepping. Okay, you're prepping it out.
Yeah,
right.
Prepping it out.
So 20 minutes, ice cold.
Yeah, ice cold. Oh, and I'm also sipping on some whiskey because it's cold outside. And,
nice.
and that's a great thing to do when it's cold out. So
for sure. I
touched the grill. It's cold.
Yeah.
So I turn the burners off.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Safety.
You
get the safety thing.
Yeah.
So there's no fumes.
Right.
Okay.
Turn it back on and boom.
You're shut up. It blows up.
And I'm like,
what?
I'm closer to that grill than I am from me to you right now. And
you're alive.
I'm alive.
You're hairless in a few locations.
That's why we're kind of zoomed out on me this podcast. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
I need a bigger watch on my right arm to cover up that.
Wow.
But look at the symmetrical line. I think It's because of my 88 Realty Turkey Trot shirt.
That is from your shirt sleeve. You had a long sleeve.
Yeah. So that and the jacket I was wearing are both like plastic.
Wow.
I immediately, I feel like I ducked down.
Eyebrows?
Yeah, I got my eyebrows a little bit. It got all of my eyelids.
Cool. How about your nose hairs? That's probably pretty good.
Now we're good.
I was thinking that could save you a step on the grooming day.
Yeah, I know. So my thing is, it's like I can't really grow facial hair. So I'm like, well, heck, why couldn't you get my facial hair and then I don't have to worry about shaving for a month versus 3 weeks?
It could have been bad. So it blew up, like literally exploded.
Exploded.
Debris everywhere. Tell me the details.
Well, there's debris kind of like everywhere. And yeah, and I went to the ER and they took a tally and they said, you should go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
We've never seen somebody with this minor burns on an accident like this.
Wow.
And so I definitely feel like, there was a higher being protecting
So
me
this
last
stainless steel apparatus exploded right in your face.
Came out of the unit it was in.
Flew out of its secured location, whatever it was affixed to. And you have no shrapnel. You only have some minor burns.
That's it.
Wow.
I'm lucky.
That's crazy. Did you pee your pants? They say
that would put it lightly.
I sprayed. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I'm just curious if you did or not.
So long story
So
short,
you were there with your girlfriend and this exploded. What did she do? Did she freak out? Like,
well, she was
inside?
helping do some stuff inside. Like she was getting baked potatoes ready.
Oh wow!
Kind of doing some cleaning, kind of unwinding from her day. And some of whatever happened after that for a little while was a blur. I kind of went in shock.
So how far away were you from this emergency room setting?
I was.
So you didn't know. Like, are your ears still ringing? I'm curious. Like,
no, not today.
Not today.
This is last night. So I was. It was probably a good 20-minute drive to the hospitality ER, which I gotta say they are fantastic.
Nice.
So shameless plug for hospitality ER.
Well, there you go, folks.
Like. They really take good care of you. I feel like if I had said, could y'all please order me, like, I think like blew up my dinner. So if you could please bring me dinner, I think they would have.
Nice.
So really good shout out to them.
What'd you guys do for dinner?
I didn't eat. I was supposed to go. So by the time I got home, it was like after midnight.
Even worse.
And I originally had planned to, luckily, I had an appointment scheduled this morning with my general practitioner for just a checkup.
Yeah.
Well, that got rescheduled till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Which we got to talk about. But so luckily, I'm just thankful to be alive, and I'm seeing my general practitioner tomorrow. They said the pain, like from the burn, won't really happen till like probably later today. It's usually like late in day 2. So kind of like,
oh wow,
you train legs, and 2 days later you're really sore.
Right.
It's kind of like one of those things.
Interesting.
My ears are great. My eyes are like really irritated. So I'm doing a lot of eye drops, but I'm supposed to get some good pain meds and some good like antibiotic like eye drops to put in.
Wow, man.
So, but I should be good,
So was that propane or natural gas?
It was propane. Yeah, because my whole front of my jacket's like black. So
I'm glad you're still here.
Me too. So that's what I'm thankful for.
This would be really boring if you weren't here today. I'd be talking to no one. I'd be sad.
That was just a moment of silence for my own life just then.
So you got a new life today.
Yeah.
So new perspective. You lived through the grill explosion.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think one time. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish.
No, go ahead. I mean, that's kind of all I got on that. I'm just
the only time I ever had anything like that where I paid some serious stupid tax was I poured gasoline on a bonfire instead of diesel fuel. I poured fuel. Gasoline.
What's the difference? Teach me something.
Well, so diesel.
I don't know about that.
Diesel is like an oil based. I mean, they're all petroleum based, but it's an oil based kind of thing. So it burns slow. It doesn't combust. It doesn't explode.
Right.
The fumes aren't really like combustible like that. The fuel burns, but it's almost like a kerosene type oily texture. Gasoline is just straight fuel. Let's go, burn up, right, for the combustion that it needs. So poured some gas on some logs. So, big pile of brush, and then walked away and came back to light it, but the fumes had accumulated under the brush, right? The gas hit the logs, the fumes were there, there wasn't any high wind, it was actually kind of an overcast, misty, slow day. And so I took the lighter that I had, which was a little, light a candle lighter about that long, and stuck it in there. I learned now that you throw a match or you take something else lit. And if you're going to use gas, which you don't do, you use diesel fuel.
Or you get like one of those lighters you can flip open and throw it.
Yeah, while you're walking away.
Yeah, which have you seen cool guys that never look at explosions?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Love that one.
So I did that, and I stuck the match or the lighter or whatever it was in there, and the fumes exploded. Like it was, the debris went 50 feet out from everywhere, kind of pushed me back, burned all my beard, my hair off the top, and the eyebrow, the whole thing.
How long did it take for your eyebrows to come back?
2-3 weeks.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Okay.
You know, all arm hair gone. I don't even think I was wearing a shirt. If it was like a tank top or something. God. And it was all, the skin was red, like from the flash burns. It was poof, and it was over.
Was this man bun, long hair days?
No, I had short military cut.
Okay.
You know, like 1, 2, 3 kind of.
Like probably one of those like sugar shells necklaces, bleach blonde hair.
No, there were no tips. This was just straight short hair. Anyway, so similar to that, you know, just wasn't thinking. And I knew that the fuel would burn, but I never thought about the fumes, and that therein lies the stupidity of, you know, somebody being in their young 20s and not knowing things.
Or young 30s.
Now I know, and I'm telling you what I know. That's the name of the podcast. Don't use gasoline to start any kind of fire. Only use diesel fuel, kerosene, lamp oil, anything that's slow burning.
We really have to start getting rights to songs to kind of be like, we didn't start the fire.
Yeah, we do.
Or like Midnight Oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that just threw me way back. Some mental imagery there popped in my brain for another day. Anyway, well, I'm glad you made it through. I'm glad you have a new perspective and outlook on the importance of, you know, being cautious. And I hope that you have another romantic adventure here pretty soon that involves no flames.
But we'll be with the same woman. We're still together.
I totally agree with that.
And that is something I'm very thankful for. Is
Yeah.
an amazing girlfriend, and it's exciting to see where things will go in the next year.
So you're thankful for the laughter. Anything else you're thankful for?
Well, my girlfriend. I'm thankful for working for 88 Realty.
Wow.
And being here on this podcast to be the one and only host.
Man, he is.
I suck up harder than anyone ever has.
You hear it? I hear it right now.
Like I suck up so hard you get brain freeze the first sip.
Your new nickname is Hoover. Hoover. What up, Hoove? I was thankful in my post that I put out there. I said that I was thankful for my health and the health of my family because I really do have. I'm very fortunate. I've never been sickly. I've never really had. I have had like these odd little things here and there throughout my life of 47 years, but you know, nothing major, nothing bad. Just little anomalies here and there.
Yeah.
But you know, my kids are the same way. They're healthy. They might get the little sickies here and there once in a while, but for the most part, they don't have asthma. They don't have cancer. They don't have all these things that plague so many different families. And this time of year, I think you're thankful for the health. Because if you don't have your health, I look at my father. He's old. He's 89 years old. So he's older than a lot of people, but he's not in good health from a physical bone and muscular standpoint, right? Like his brain, his heart, everything else is great. But that whole physical part where there's mobility, and that's not a way to live. You know, it's not. You're obviously going to survive. You're going to make it because you don't want to meet your demise. At the same time, I'm thankful that you know I'm not in that state, and we're not spending Thanksgiving at Children's. We're not at MD Anderson.
Right.
We're not dealing with all that stuff like so many families are.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I think there's some stuff that we can do in the future as an organization to help alleviate a lot of the pain because of our thankfulness for that. We can alleviate a lot of the pain and stuff. And people hear about more of that in the future, but yeah, it's something we're pretty excited about.
Yeah. So, I mean, in the spirit of thankfulness, like this is, you know, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. This could drop around Thanksgiving. What are your Thanksgiving plans? So
we'll be homeward bound. We stay local, and the majority of the family comes here that lives abroad or different places now because my wife's parents live here. And so her siblings and our in-laws and our cousins and all those people come here. And then we try to do a little bit of traveling sometimes around Christmas. But with 4 kids, especially the ages of our kids, we've been kind of isolated here for several years. We don't try to go too far. Would love to pack up everyone and, you know, go somewhere here and there. But for the most part.
Like you say everyone, you mean office included?
I'm sure. Why not? Pack everybody. But yeah, we'll be here for Thanksgiving, you know, in town and doing our thing.
Yeah, it's a busy week for me. I've got pretty much my whole family will be here that week.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the turkey trot.
We can't forget about the turkey trot.
We're the official hydration sponsor.
Yeah, 88 Realty is the official hydration sponsor. This little specialty bottle of water right here, we go all out with that from a branding standpoint, and it's natural spring water. It's not anything like reverse osmosis water or anything.
And in addition, this little bottle of water here is the event MC.
He is the event MC, so if you're at that, you'll get to visit with that. And it's a great time to get out early in the morning, go do a walk, go do a run, spend time with family.
Talk to us because we only run our mouth.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, it's a great thing to support. And be a couple thousand people there.
Yeah,
consistently
it's
over the last
event.
several years. I think there might even be as many as 2,500 this year. So that's kind of a neat thing and growing.
It's really exciting. And it's gonna be. And then that weekend we usually do like the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We like to do an improv show.
Oh, cool.
Because that way it gives people, they have in-laws in town or they want to leave.
So you have a show?
I have a show that week.
Awesome, man. I didn't know. We might actually be able to make that one.
Yeah, because you'll have family in town. They can be babysitters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it makes it a good escape if you want to get away from your in-laws or bring your in-laws.
That would be great.
So,
that would be great.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. That's what you're doing. We're both thankful for you not meeting your demise on an exploding stainless grill.
Oh, here's the other good part.
Oh, yeah?
They gave me a 2-day work release where I wouldn't have to show up for work for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm not going to approve that.
Well, you know what's great about that?
I'm kidding.
I wasn't going to bring it in because I work for a company that I don't care about, if I can work from wherever. At the same time, I didn't want to bring that work release in because I wanted to be here.
Oh, and we're so empathetic. We would have told you to go home anyway.
I know.
So pack up and go home. I'm kidding.
Well, my response to her was like, no, I'm actually in real estate and I'm a comedian.
She was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was
Funny.
like, I'm always working.
Well, good, man. Well, I can't wait till the next episode drops and we get to do this again and stay consistent. It sounds like we've got a lot of good ideas. 2020, 2020 is going to be a great year.
Soaring 20s.
The soaring 20s. You've heard it here first, folks. That's it. Anyway, thanks for doing this. Thanks for being here. And glad you're still among the living.
Thanks. I'm glad I'm still here too.
All right.
Well, thank you, everyone, for listening. This has been the Everything That I Know podcast. I'm your host, Jamey Whitley, with the man who knows everything and continuing to learn more, SrVerde.
All right. Y'all have a good one.